Alrighty, so I am finally back after a month of no content to drop a bombshell on you guys. So you guys have heard me previously discuss that I think Wild Beast is going to get an off-season renovation similar to King's Dominion's wooden coaster over there. Now, what does that mean? So I'm predicting a Gravity Group renovation of a majority of Wild Beast, and that is something that I truthfully am still going to hold on to despite what I'm about to show you guys. So myself, Brendan, might be about to eat his own words on saying that Wonderland will never receive an RMC, and I'll eat that proudly. If I end up being wrong, so be it. But I'm still going to hold on that it's going to be either Gravity Group or in-house reno, and Wild Beast is about to get an almost complete overhaul. So I'll go over the details that I know so far in order. So about 3 weeks ago, I was informed and saw the head of construction and planning of Canada's Wonderland with two executives looking and photographing Wild Beast from the Lift Hill side in the employee area upward. So I thought that was interesting, but not interesting enough to make a video yet. Also, I was taking a little bit of a break. But it gets more interesting. A few markings appeared on the lift structure, similar to construction projects of RMC. You see a circular red spray painted dot, and some had lines, just like red spray painted lines. Again, interesting, but I had already reported on some spray paint appearing on Wild Beast, so I was like, not worth reporting quite yet, but I'm going to keep a really close eye on it. And boy, did I get my things in order. On the brake run, the entire brake run now is marked up in spray paint as well, so getting very interesting. So I was getting ready to make a video after Labor Day, and lo and behold, yesterday in the afternoon, I received the bombshell that there were RMC markings appearing on Wild Beast. Now, let's not jump the gun here. These could mean multiple things. So again, the main rumor that I am going to report on as Amusement Insiders is that Gravity Group is going to be doing a hard reno on Wild Beast this off-season. But there is a small chance that I could be completely wrong about 2025 and that Rocky Mountain Construction could be renoing Wild Beast for 2025. I can't see it being for 2024. We would have seen work starting and the park would have made some sort of an announcement, unless this is going to be one of those bombshell just like dropped information. But again, as a business, can't see that. It is very important that a business announces their attractions when they launch their season passes. So if this is RMC, I am going to say it is obviously for 2025, and we've been completely wrong about the location of the 2025 coaster. Again, the price point doesn't align with what I've been hearing, but I can't ignore the RMC marking being very similar to Mean Streak's markings for when it was getting renoed in the right side of the picture on the screen right now. Again, this is the only marking so far that I know of that says RMC on it with a weird numerical system. There is also above the 10 an X and a number going down to the column, which in my opinion means remove. So the potential for RMC standing for remove column is a potential. So again, I don't want anyone completely jumping the gun on RMC, but things are definitely getting a lot more interesting. So I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Do you think this is going to be a 2024 renovation by Gravity Group or in-house Canada's Wonderland, or even potentially, GCI? Or do you think it's going to be Rocky Mountain Construction 2025? This is where, I am definitely getting really confused. We have construction projects and survey markings popping up in Kingswood and in World Expo. We have construction markings and survey markings that existed 2 years ago in the Whitewater Action Theater area. We have survey markings appearing around Mountain where they surveyed about that launched wing coaster. Things are just all over the place at Canada's Wonderland, and it is getting really confusing predicting what our next coaster is going to be. So much so that I actually think that Wonderland, until late, was still deciding, which is interesting. I think Wonderland is honestly trying to figure out exactly what they need as a park, and they have been hard at work planning what the park exactly needs to draw in an older audience that is seeking that really high thrill attraction. It is no mystery that people are bored of the attractions at Canada's Wonderland. You go to Wonderland's announcement post for the water slide, you go to Wonderland's post, and people really are asking for a high intensity ride. So was Wonderland checkmated into working with Rocky Mountain Construction and building a super large, not super, okay, wrong word, but a large-scale Rocky Mountain Construction roller coaster of Wild Beast. And do I think it's going to be a small one? No, I do not. I think that they'll use the go-kart. I think it'll be a half renovation, whatever you call them, refurb, and conversion is the word I'm looking for. It'll be a half conversion and it'll be a half ground up, similar to the one at Busch Gardens Tampa. So I'm really excited. It isn't exactly the coaster that I would have wanted Canada's Wonderland to get next. I truthfully have my opinions on what I think Canada's Wonderland needed, and I think it should have been a launch coaster, but nonetheless, if this is it, it's a great fit, and if it's not, and it's still a 2024 Gravity Group renovation, it is still a win in my opinion for us as guests at Canada's Wonderland. So nonetheless, the attention that Wild Beast has and the markings on it are gonna be good news no matter what. So rest assured that 2024 is still looking to, in my opinion, I'm gonna hold on to the Gravity Group, but for those of you that have been countering me and saying Rocky Mountain Construction 2025 of Wild Beast, you guys just got a piece to your puzzle filled in that kind of checkmates me into looking like I'm wrong. So definitely feel a little more excited about this potential coaster. Anyways, you know I'll be keeping a close eye on Wild Beast and reporting on any further markings on the coaster. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. It's been a while. Comment down below, give the video a like, and see you guys in the next. Bye.